Hi, we're here at the Education 2.0 conference in Las Vegas 2024. Now, who do we have the honor of speaking with today?
My name is McMillan. I'm also known as the Feisty PM.
Oh, I love that. Now, what organization are you representing today?
So I work for a not-for-profit called Rogers Society, and we work in the northwestern area of Canada on the Pacific Coast. Working in community, social impact, we're really interested in supporting education, both for children but also for all ages in all spheres, from every demographic. So that's sort of our goal.
That's awesome. Now, you are an Education 2.0 Conference USA honoree.
Yes.
So how did it feel to be recognized for your accomplishment?
Humbling, definitely. I work with so many amazing educators. I work with so many gifted professionals. So the idea that I get to be singled out, it's a representation of a lot of people that I'm really honored to be a teammate of. So I'm honored, but it's a shared award.
That's awesome. That's really beautiful too. Now, what advice would you give to somebody that is wanting to follow in your footsteps?
Goodness, I got asked this question fairly recently, and the only thing I could think to say was just put yourself out there. People often ask me, well, how did you become a speaker? How do you do the work you do? And I just say I just was willing. I stepped through a door. In some cases, I found a crack, and I just offered to walk through it. And I think it requires you to have enough confidence in yourself, maybe not in your abilities, but in yourself and in sort of the journey. Put yourself out there and see what happens. And learning to handle the no's. Receiving negative feedback can be a really great opportunity, even though it hurts. So I have been there, and I think we have to be tenacious and we have to be perseverers. But those are sort of the things that I usually give as advice. You want to follow my footsteps, then you've got to do the work, right? I've had to do it too.
Right. Now, how do you feel about the future of education?
Gosh, you know what? It's a loaded question because I think education isn't in a box. Education is really about learning and growth at any stage. So I am very optimistic about education when it comes to learning and growth, because I think we're curious as humans, and curious creatures do really cool things. However, I think education in the box needs a reform. And I think we have to think about being change makers. And that means facing fear, because change often makes us feel afraid. We lose touch with the things we knew how to do then.
Yeah.
And the reality is change brings uncertainty. And so I think we have to be change makers. We have to be bold, and we have to recognize that we never cease to be human. In an age of technology, humanity still is our greatest leverageable asset. And it is understanding one another, caring for one another, and having an impact in each other's lives. So I think for that, we need a little work, but I think education's gonna be fine because we're humans.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody wanted to reach for any collaboration or seek any advice, how can they get a hold of you?
Absolutely. The best way to get a hold of me is to find me on LinkedIn. You can search for the Feisty PM, and I am there. But also, I do have a website, and my URL is my name, ambermcmillan.com.
Perfect. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you here, and we'll hopefully see you next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much.